Hello everyone, and thank you so much for joining my channel. If you're new, my name is Rocky and this is where we talk about fashion, lifestyle in my city of Chicago, and just a little bit of beauty. Today we're talking about beauty, lifestyle, and fashion. Let's get right into it. So the first thing I want to talk about is a combination of both beauty and lifestyle. And this is stuff from one of my favorite brands, Dossier. I want to say a quick thank you to them for gifting me the items I'm going to show you today. I absolutely love Dossier. I tell you all the time about them. They are a brand that duplicates designer and luxury fragrances, home fragrances, as well as body fragrances. And today I'm going to show you a couple of items that I picked up. One is me being, I guess, risky, adventurous, because I typically don't go for this type of fragrance. But anyway, the first one is a dupe of Giorgio Armani's Acqua di Gioia. The top notes are mint, blackcurrant, lemon, aquatic accord. The middle notes are peony, jasmine, pink pepper. And the base note are cedarwood and labdanum. And I typically don't like white florals. However, I always see people talking about this particular fragrance being wonderful, and I wanted to give it a shot. This is the best way. I'm telling you, this is the best way without breaking the bank to try these fragrances on the skin. Not everywhere has testers and samples that you can get for free. These are the equivalent of buying like a sampler set. These are so inexpensive. I think this one might have been $29. This one actually smells quite fruity, more fruity than I thought it would. I can definitely smell that jasmine. Let me explain. White florals smell very perfumey to me. If you were to look up perfume in the dictionary, I would imagine seeing white florals. Scents that you would expect to smell in classic older fragrances like Elizabeth Taylor's White Diamonds. Like I don't even know what's in there. Or like Chanel, any older Chanel No. 5. I don't even know what's in there. But when I think about those old classic fragrances, white florals are usually one of the ingredients. And so there's something about those old timey smells that I just don't like. They're super sharp. They're sharp. They're bitter. They're loud. And something about those I just don't like. This has a little bit of that in there, but it opens up very bright and very fruity. I'll have to see how it plays on the skin, but definitely it was an adventure and a risk for me. The next one I already know I am going to love. This is a candle. So this is part of lifestyle. It's for the home. This is a candle, and this is a dupe of YSL's Black Opium. And I like Black Opium. I think it has, let me see, what does it have in here that I like? This has mandarin, pear, pink pepper, licorice. Middle notes are jasmine and orange blossom, cedarwood, patchouli, vanilla, and coffee. Now, what I will say about white florals is I do absolutely love them for the home. That note in there for the home, not for the skin, is wonderful. And I think maybe that's why I don't like it on my skin. It just reminds me of air fresheners. You know, it's just so loud and just so perfumey, so sharp. I don't want that on my skin. But for my house, on the other hand, smells very nice, very fresh. And so these candles are huge. I'm trying to see what the ounces are on this. It's 14 ounces. It is absolutely massive. It's a 2-wick candle. And they call it ambery vanilla. I cannot wait to burn this. This smells delicious. It smells amazing. I've smelled the fragrance Black Opium before too. It has its place. It's not for me necessarily, but it has its place. But having a candle with it, wonderful. I'm super excited about this. Dossier also just launched, what is it called? Room fragrances, like the fragrance reeds. What are they called? Room diffusers. They just launched room diffusers, and I can't wait to get my hands on some of those so I can share that review with you. However, hands down, without a question, I would always recommend the fragrances. Hands down, without a question, I would definitely recommend the candles. The jury is out, obviously, because I haven't seen what the room fragrances are about. However, if they're anything like the perfume or the candles, hands down, going to be great. I'm super excited. Now, ever since the pandemic, I'm going to show you this. I have been living in slippers. and namely Dearfoam slippers. My mom gave me a pair of Dearfoam slippers many years ago. Didn't, you know, every now and again I would pop them on. But then during the pandemic, slippers, because I was working from home, became a staple of my outfits. I get dressed every day as if I'm going to leave the house. And so it was important to me to have my slippers kind of, as best I could, coordinate with my outfits. And I had a few pairs, a pair of Uggs, a pair of Dearfoam, a pair of something else and something else, right? And I wore those Dearfoams into the ground, and they were kind of a dated pair. And as a token of appreciation, Dearfoams reached out to me and said they love how I was repping them. And so they gifted me a couple pairs. I've done a few campaigns with Dearfoams ever since. And I'm pretty much on a daily basis representing Dearfoams because I wear Dearfoams with my outfits like every day. And so thank you to them. I just did a partnership with them again, and they've kindly gifted me several pairs of slippers this time around. So I want to share those with you. The very first pair is a color that is definitely missing in my, or at least a fresh pair, definitely missing in my rotation, is black. And this one is a really cool pair. It is a pair of slip-on kind. Let me take it out of here so you can see it, but this is how it comes. All right, so this is how it looks, kind of a slip-on. I got this actually in a size 7. I don't know what size I normally get on these. This says US 6. Oops. Oh well. I thought that I needed a bigger size. Oh well. It'll stay on my foot though. But I did get this in a size 7, but I absolutely love the furriness. I love that it's black. And these will lend themselves to be used during summer. So I can get a little bit of breeze going through there. I don't need the whole foot covered, but this is awesome. Thank you. And let's move on to the next pair. Oh shoot, the next pair I got in a size 7 too. Oh well, I don't know what I was doing. This one is 100% missing from my slipper collection, and this is a blue pair. It's like an ice blue. I'm gonna have to do a cutaway because the sun won't let us be great, but this one also is a slip-on pair. This style during the pandemic was all the rage, just like crisscross, big furry kind of a deal. This was all the rage during the pandemic. Everybody was wearing these type of slippers. I didn't have any, but mostly because when the pandemic hit, it was winter. It was cold. It's still cold in Chicago, so I needed my toes to be covered up. And then didn't really think about it ever since. But these are so cute. They're going to fit perfectly into my rotation. Because I don't know what I was pairing with my blue outfits before that, but we have solved for that problem. And then the next one, let's see what size I got. I got this one in a size 7 too. What was I thinking? I don't know. But this one is awesome because this reminds me of Uggs. I'm going to have to do a cutaway so you can see it really well. It reminds me of Uggs because of the suede and footbed and then the cork sole. This reminds me of Uggs, and it has this cream furry band across the foot. And so super cute. And this will go with all my neutral outfits and brown outfits and things like that. So I am still working from home, and I certainly do my outfits of the day, either barefoot or with my slippers. So this will probably prompt me to wear these instead of being barefoot with some of my other outfits. Because these are so cute. Thank you, Dearfoams, for sending over the sandals. And lastly, it is all about the beauty and its skin and hair. I have not replenished my Aveda products in quite some time. There are some staples that I use on the regular basis, and I just got a whole box of just stuffs. Right now, they were having a deal where everything was 25% off plus free shipping, I think it was. And so I went and got some of my things that I needed to replenish. The most important one is this hydrating lotion. I use this every day on my face. This is something that has been very nice to my skin. Some of you already know, and you probably can already see that I am prone to blemishes, and I am fighting a battle on a regular basis to not break out into clear blemishes. My word. That said, this is the only one that does, well, not the only one, but one that I've found personally that does not aggravate my skin. So I like to keep this on hand. This lasts quite a long time, to be honest. It has a shelf life of 2 years, but it probably lasts me a good 18 months to, yeah, about 18 months. It has lasts a long time because I'm only using it on my face. And then so they stopped carrying a line that I really like. I forget the name of the line, like a moisture or a hydrating type of a line for your hair. And so I've just picked up a couple that I was thinking could replace them. So I'm testing right now. We're doing a trial and error. I picked up the Be Curly Intensive Detangling Mask. I like to have a leave-in conditioner that's moisturizing and detangling. And so I feel like this might work because I do have a curly pattern and maybe this will work. And then the other one that I picked up to kind of help with that, and it'll be one or the other. This is from the Nutriplenish line, and it's called Curl Gelée. And so it's a nutrient powered hydration and shine definition. So it's for waves, curls, coils. So we'll see if any of these two work for my hair. They weren't cheap, so I'm really hoping for the best. The next one that I got is the Beautifying Composition Oil. I'm going to have to do a cutaway on probably all of these things because this sun is bright. You probably see it on my skin. I'm washed out. This one I use for my hair. You know, you could use it for your body. You can use it in your bath, on your body, on your hair, on your face. I'm just made that up. I don't know what all you can use on, but apparently you can. Oh, it says it right here. For body, bath, and scalp. There you go. And I use it for my hair. Because once I get done washing my hair and I put in something that's moisturizing, I like to lock it up and seal it with some oil. And this has been really nice to my hair. And it smells wonderful. So I didn't mind investing in this oil because it does what it's supposed to do. I like it. The next thing I got, because it was in the clearance, you know I can't pass up a deal, is this Cherry Almond Body Lotion. I haven't decided if I'm going to keep it or not because I know my dad really likes this fragrance. He usually likes to get this fragrance lotion from Bath and Body Works. It's like a Japanese cherry or something like that. And I think this is very similar to that smell. I am pretty particular about what I like, the scents that I wear, and I'm not sure that this goes with any of the fragrances that I wear normally. And so I think I might gift this to my dad. I think he'd enjoy it, but it wasn't cheap. I think even at, let's see, it was on sale at like either 50 or 60% off. It was $13 or $14. So this bottle, and it's 6.7 ounces, so it ain't cheap. But definitely, I think I'm going to gift this one because even though it was in the sale, I don't know that I would wear this. And lastly, they gave me a free gift, and I absolutely love this. This is their Hand Relief Moisturizing Cream. This is one of those types of creams that heals cracked skin. So if you're ever looking for a really deeply nourishing lotion, and they also have one that's called Foot Relief too. If you ever have anything like in the winter, cracked feet and stuff like that, or cracking hands, anything like that, or for your knees, your elbows, you can use this type of lotion and it does heal those cracks. So I would definitely recommend this, but I love having this on hand. I put it on my nightstand before I go to bed. I have the foot and the hand relief and I'll put these on before going to bed. And I used to kind of carry these in my car, in my purse, or whatever the case may be. I don't go nowhere no more. So it's on my nightstand, but love this. And this was a free gift with purchase. So that brings us to the end. That is today's haul and PR unboxing all in one. Hopefully you were inspired, learned something new, like some of these things. Let me know in the comments below which ones you like the most or if you have any questions about anything. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. Bye.